You know, Cassoulet has been around for the 1300s, 700 years, and for 700 years, people have argued about the proper way to make it. Well, today, we're going to give them something to argue about. No duck, no beans, just buttery Yukon Gold potatoes, beautiful andouille sausage, tender pork loin, and chicken thighs that just fall off the bone. Is it traditional? Absolutely not. Is it delicious? We're going to find out. This may not be your grandma's cassoulet, but it's a good one. Now, hit my opening and let's get going. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chef Jay. This is what we do here. We take classic dishes and we make them our own and have a lot of fun doing it. Hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss what's coming up next. It's going to be good. First, the potatoes, small Yukon Golds. They're doing the job the beans usually do, soaking up all that gorgeous braising liquid. They're creamy, they're buttery, and they hold their shape perfect. You don't need to boil them first. They're going to cook for a long time in there, so they're good. Next up, your sausage. I'm using a good andouille sausage here, but you could definitely use a pork sausage if you don't want the heat, or a kielbasa if you want something a little smoky. This is your cassoulet, make it your way. Our pork loin is a beautiful lean protein. We're going to cut it into big rustic chunks. This is peasant food. Doesn't have to be perfect, just generous. The chicken thighs are bone in. They're going to give a rich silkiness to the braise, and you absolutely could use duck confit here. And honestly, that's a video for another day. But thighs are fantastic and about a quarter of the price. First rule of the cassoulet is the first rule of most cooking is you build in your flavor. You're going to sear everything before it goes in. A hot pan, a little oil, season well, and don't touch it. Let it do its thing. So with the chicken here, we're putting it in and we're going to let it cook.
You don't want to mess with it. You want to let it just cook. It'll tell you when it's ready to be moved. When it's ready, it'll naturally release from the pan and should be able to flip gently. If it holds the pan, it's not ready to go. See how this easily comes off? That's exactly what we're looking for. After we get the chicken cooked, get it seared, we're going to take that out of the pan and we're going to start the next item. Next, we're going to put in the pork, sausage, and the pork loin and get those cooked. When they've browned up a bit, we'll add our aromatics. And our potatoes. let's get our onions, our carrots, our celery. Get it all in the pot, get it cooking. Don't rush it, let it cook. Get some garlic in there. Get it all mixed up so that way we get it all down there at the heat. We can all cook. Now that we got it cooking, vegetables and aromatics are all sweating out. We're building that fond on the bottom. That stuff is pure gold, not a mess. That's gold. That's where all of your flavor's at. We're going to put in our potatoes and get those to brown up a little bit. Maybe not be a classic way to do it, but that's the way I like to do it. Get a little extra flavor on those potatoes, that roastedness on those potatoes. And after we let that cook for just a little bit, we're going to add the chicken stock to the glaze. Hear that sound? That's something good happening right there. Now, everyone in the pool, traditionally we would layer this with potatoes on the bottom, but hey, we don't play by the rules here. So we're going to put it all together, and we're going to put some breadcrumbs on top that are mixed with a little bit of butter. And once we get these breadcrumbs on here, we're going to get this baby in the oven, and we're going to let it cook. It's going to go at about 325 for right about an hour, hour and a half. Okay, the moment of truth. Look at that beautiful brown crust. Now let's get this plated up. Just look at those potatoes. It soaked up every bit of that braising liquid. The pork, it's just nice and tender. Sausage has perfumed the whole dish. And the chicken. Well, let me move this so that way you can see a little better. The chicken is so tender. The potatoes are nice and soft. The pork is tender. The sausage perfumed the whole dish. Now, friends, this dish is what I call easy day cooking. It's the kind of meal you make when you want to slow down, feed people well, and remind them they're loved. That's something sacred about the long braising process. You can't rush it. You just have to trust the process. Whether yours comes out picture perfect or a little weird around the edges, it was made with good ingredients and good intentions. That's all that matters. Remember, this might not be grandma's cassoulet, but it's a good one. Give it a try this week and tag me when you make it. I want to see your versions of this dish. And if you've never tried cassoulet before, welcome. You're going to love it. And hey, if you like this one, I've got something even better coming next time. We're going to take meatballs to the next level and stuff them. Pasta made from scratch. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe so you catch it the day it drops. And if the video helped you, share it with somebody who loves to cook. That's how we grow this thing together. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, God doesn't judge your cooking, and neither do I. Now, go make something beautiful. Remember, God doesn't judge your cooking, and neither do I. Go cook something beautiful.